What's up, everybody? Really excited to come live today to teach you what makes me different from other business coaches. I've had this question recently, and it's a really great one to address so that you can understand what is different between me versus other business coaches, because there are a lot of us out there on social media. So it is important to understand what you're getting into when you're hiring a business coach and what makes them different from each other. Really important to find somebody who has accomplished what you want to accomplish and is reaching levels and success in their business that you want to accomplish. Somebody that you can relate to, someone who you would get along with, someone who you just vibe with their personality. So those are my biggest tips for hiring a business coach, is really just looking for somebody who you trust, who you respect, and who you relate to, who you know that you'll work well with. So I'm really excited to share with you kind of 5 things that make me different from other business coaches and some exciting announcements at the end. So as you're jumping on, be sure to say hi. Thanks so much for being here. Hey, Vaughn. Hi, Jackie. So 5 things that make me different from other coaches. So I want you to know that I personally have hired over 5 different business coaches in the last, let's say about 4 years. So in the last 4 years, I've worked with about 5 different business coaches. They all have very different personalities. They build business in a very different way. So that's one thing to consider and know, is that business coaches do things in a very different way. So the other thing I would recommend doing is finding a business coach who is doing things the way that you want to do them. So like if you want to be doing paid ads, if you want to be putting a bunch of money into Facebook ads, I recommend finding a coach who is good at that and who does that to grow their business. If you are wanting to get clients organically in a free way, I would find someone who's really good at that. That is my specialty. And that's what I really recommend, because it's so simple, so easy to do, so simple. I've worked with a couple of coaches who put $8,000-$10,000 a month into Facebook ads, and it's just crazy to see like how much money they're putting into it versus how much they're actually getting in return. Is not a huge difference from what I do in an organic way without having to pay for the ads. So I want you to know that it's absolutely possible to be very lucrative organically without paid ads. So that's something to keep in mind. I have helped over 140 nurses start and grow their online coaching businesses. And so over the last year and a half, I've helped dozens and dozens of people to start and grow their online coaching businesses. I've also helped personal trainers, functional nutrition practitioners, yoga instructors, massage therapists. So they haven't all been nurses. I've helped tons of people start up and grow their businesses and be very successful. I've had multiple clients leave their jobs. I've had multiple clients I have multiple clients right now who are already earning like 4 to 5 figure months in their businesses. So it's just super cool to see the ripple effect and all of their success. So another thing to keep in mind is that I've watched hundreds of different business coaches online for the last 6 years. I have literally read thousands of posts, watched thousands and hundreds to thousands of training videos. I have seen all different types of coaches on social media and on the internet. And so that's how I know what makes me different versus other coaches, because I've hired them, I've watched them, and I've worked with them. So a lot of the clients that I've worked with, many of them already have businesses in place as well. So not all of them are starting from scratch, but I've worked with a ton of people who already have their coaching practices in place, and they just want to up level. They want more income, more clients. So I've worked with a ton of people across the board, and this is what I found makes me different from all the other coaches. So number 1, my experience as a nurse. So I want you to know that it's very hard to find someone on the internet right now who is a business coach and a nurse. It'll be a hard thing for you to find someone like that who's had this level of success. I don't know of any other nurses who've had this level of success who are also business coaches. And so learning from someone who's attained what you want to attain is really crucial when you're looking at who to hire to help you build the business that you want to build. That's going to be really important, because if you look at the return on investment, yeah, you can hire a coach who's cheaper, who's not a nurse, but the reality is they don't know, they don't understand, and That's why it's always better to hire people who've gotten the results that you want to get, because if you want to get those higher results, you got to hire people who are getting those results. So I hope that makes sense, because typically the coaches who charge less are earning far less as well. So if you're wanting to really like be very lucrative, have a very lucrative coaching practice and bring in a lot of money, it's going to be important for you to hire a business coach who is making a lot of money so you can learn how to make a lot of money. So when you look at the return on investment, it's everything. So that's something to keep in mind. So, you know, I really understand where you're coming from. Like, I get you as a nurse. Like, I worked in the ICU for 8 years. I totally get what it's like to give medications and not have time to transform someone's life from the inside out. That is one of the main reasons I got into online coaching, to help people get healthier and to transform their lives from the inside out. I didn't have the ability to do that as a traditional nurse in the ICU. My time with them was so limited, and I was basically just giving meds. So that's number one. Number two is my experience in network marketing. So this is another, I want you to understand, this is a really, really cool thing to be coached by someone who has experience in network marketing. One, because if you're part of a network marketing company, health and wellness company, not only can I teach you how to grow that as well, but also how to start your own business outside of that company, because I have experience in both. It's going to be hard for you to find business coaches who have experience in network marketing as well. Also, looking at the length of time that I've been in online business for 6 years, there's not a lot of other coaches who've been as consistent as I've been for like that long of time, for that time period. So with my health and wellness company, I had a downline of like 2,000 people. I helped hundreds of people lose weight and get healthier. I also helped dozens of people learn how to grow their business within the company. So I taught them social media marketing skills. I taught them sales. I taught them how to sell. So I have years and years of experience and background doing this already. So number three is I genuinely care about you and your results. Like I really care about you. Like I check in with you frequently. I make sure that you're doing okay. I give my clients full access to me. So you can be coached at any time. You can reach out to me through Messenger and ask me any questions that you have. It's really important to me that my clients get amazing results and that they have a ton of success. And so for that reason, I don't put 50 people into a group. I've worked with several clients who've come to me and they're like, I'm in this group, but there's 60 people in it. And I feel like my voice isn't even being heard. And so it's really important to me to keep my group small. So I never put more than 3 or 4 nurses in a group at a time. You know, it would be very easy for me to put 15, 20 nurses in one group at a time. And I don't want to do that. And so I intentionally keep it small to 3 or 4 nurses at a time in my Elite Nurse Coach Academy, so that my clients get tremendous support, tremendous accountability, and they get a ton of attention. That's super important to me, especially with my background as an ICU nurse. That's why I enjoyed the ICU, because I only had 1 or 2 patients at a time and I could give them my full attention. I feel the same as a coach. Like I want to be able to give my people a lot of my attention and help and support. So that's why I keep it smaller. I also have created a mastermind. So when you join our Elite Nurse Coach Academy, not only are you in a small group of nurses, but you're also in a mastermind with all of my clients. So there's about 40 nurses in there. There's a private Facebook group, a group chat thread, and then we also do Zoom calls for Q&A and additional coaching. So it's really important to me to help these nurses collaborate, to learn from each other, to build relationships. They even practice together. So it's just super cool to see the connections that are made within our mastermind. So really important to me that you get that attention and support that you need. Number 4 is just the proven track record, right? Like I've signed 8 to 14 clients every single month for the last 6 years. So this is something that I do consistently. Like I show up every single day, whether I feel like it or not. Like I get things done. I have an insane work ethic and discipline. And like I show up whether I feel like it or not, whether something's bad in my life is happening or not. Like I don't disappear. I don't, Like, that's just me. That's what I do. It's like in my blood. I love what I do. It's like in my DNA. It's awesome. So, every day for the last 6 years, I've been consistently posting on social media. The most time I take off is like 3 days because I love it so much. And so the number 5 thing that makes me different from other coaches is I get you taking action in your business. So a lot of nurses wonder, well, do I need to take a certification program? Do I need to take this program, that program? My answer is no, because number 1, certifications are not required to be an online coach. Online coaching is unregulated. You can be extremely profitable and successful without certifications. I am an example of that. I do not have any certifications, and I'm very successful, having a lot of success. So I want you to understand that you don't have to have those things. And I want you to understand the difference between those things versus working with me is those things are going to be more like textbook, theory, education, practice, kind of like nursing school, right? Where it's like theory, practice, tests. And when you work with me, it's like being the real nurse, right? So like we really don't learn how to be a nurse until we're a real nurse on the floor, right? It's the same thing with coaching. You don't learn how to be a real coach until you are on the floor coaching as a real coach. So you're going to learn so much more by signing up clients than doing a ton of free practice sessions with practice clients. So that's just my 2 cents. Like, your time is valuable and you should be compensated for it. That's my take on it. And so that's what I get my clients doing is I get them to create an online presence. I get them to start growing an audience. I get them to create a program. I help them to figure out exactly what they're going to coach about, who they're talking to. I help them figure out their pricing, and then I help them launch their business. I teach them how to launch it, how to get clients, and it's amazing. So it's all about action. We're taking massive action. We're not practicing. It's not theory. It's action. So that's the difference between like a laid back certification program versus working with me is I get you taking action and implementing right away. So like if you want to sign clients, like this is the program for you. If you want to learn about how to sign a client, well, here's the thing. Certification programs aren't going to teach you how to learn how to sign a client. That's the other problem is they're going to teach you, like the theory behind whatever it is that the program's about. Health, wellness, whatever. They're not going to teach you how to sign a client. A business coach does that. So if you want to learn how to make money and how to sign clients, how to create a program, how to market yourself and sell, that's where a business coach comes in. So those are kind of like the differences between doing a program like that versus working with me. So yeah, those are the things that make me different. I hope that kind of clarifies some things. I've had some questions about that. Some nurses have been wondering, what makes you different? So I hope that creates some clarity. And today I have 2 things for you. So the first is our Elite Nurse Coach Academy. This is my signature program. And I do have spots available for July. I start a new group of 3 to 4 nurses about every 2 weeks. So I currently have like 3 spots open for the next group that'll be starting within the next 2 weeks. And we start and grow your business from the ground up. And I teach you all those things that I just talked about. So if you are looking to start a business and be profitable, be signing clients, that the Academy is for you. The second thing that I have for you, and if you're interested in the Academy, just comment Academy and I can get you the details on that. The second thing I have for you is a brand new program coming on the 19th. So I've never released this one before. It's brand new. This is my Client Converter program. This is all about how to use Facebook groups to sign high-paying clients consistently. So it's one thing to open a Facebook group and like try to grow it and on your own and not know what to do. It's another thing to know what to do to grow your Facebook group in the right way, to be the most effective, to get those clients, to increase engagement, to grow it, to increase your followers, where to find the clients, what to post about, what specifically to post, what time to post, what types of things to do in there. So this is what this program is all about. I'm going to teach you how to do all of that within your own Facebook group, as well as going into other people's Facebook groups and finding your ideal clients. I'm going to be teaching you all of my secrets and tips of how I've used Facebook groups to grow my business organically, meaning no paid ads over the last 6 years. This is what's gotten me to $50,000 months because I don't use paid advertising. This is an extremely effective way to get clients from social media and online without having to do paid ads. So this begins on the 19th. If you'd like information about it, you will want to comment the word convert. So comment the word convert if you'd like details. There is a link where you can sign up for that. The only way to make it to that program is to sign up for it and pay. So it is a 3-week live group program. So it's in a different Facebook group, and I'll be doing live videos in there where you also have access to me to ask any questions within that group. And I'll be teaching you exactly how to get high-paying, consistent clients and how to convert them every single month by using a Facebook group. So you're going to make more money, you're going to make a bigger impact, you're going to be signing more clients. So if you want those things, comment the word convert, and I am so excited to welcome you into that program. So let me know in the meantime any questions I can help you with. I hope that this has cleared up some things about what makes me different from other coaches. Let me know what questions you have. So Melissa's in our Academy program. She's doing amazing. And Valbona. So the Client Converter program is 3 weeks long. It's a live group program, and it is $12.50. There's also a payment plan where you can put it across 3 months. And then my Academy, Elite Nurse Coach Academy, is 4 months long. And that is high-level coaching where we're on Zoom interacting with each other, where there's a whole interface with an online course with it's very detailed with the structure of knowing exactly what to be working on to grow your business. And that one is done only through interview. So if you're interested in jumping on a free quick 30-minute interview with me to see if you'd be a good fit for our Elite Nurse Coach Academy, just comment the word Academy and I would love to hear from you. Yeah, you're so welcome. So let me know any other questions you have. Feel free to come to my inbox. Let me know what you're interested in, what your goals are, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Take care.